I am in Calgary right now. I am getting a ride from someone that I met on Instagram who also has a PADS dog. We are just going to our grad. I'm excited to see Vista and with his puppy raisers. So the lady that is driving me to Calgary, she has a hearing dog. I don't know where. Oh, there she is. And so we're both excited to see how our dogs are with their razors. So we're just waiting to go inside to grad, and so Trish has a hearing dog, and this is Shale is your second hearing dog, and
First one with pads, though.
First one with pads, and this is my first dog ever.
Why don't you just try saying my name?
Oh.
Just say my name a few times.
Trish.
Keep going.
Trish.
What is it?
Trish.
Good girl.
Oh, good job. So when I say her name, Shale knows to boop Trish because to get her attention that I'm saying her names. And what is your favorite job that she does for you?
It's actually probably also the most important job that she does for me, and that's that she notifies me for fire alarms and smoke detectors. I cannot hear them at all, and so having her gives me the comfort that I know that no matter what happens, if that fire alarm goes off, she's gonna make the answer. I know.
So you said that you were in the mall the other day and the fire alarm went off.
Yep.
Does she just say if you're going this way, does she just go straight to a door, or what does she?
No, what she does is for the fire alarm, when I ask her what is it,
Okay.
she will lay down.
Ah.
That's how we know that it's a fire alarm as opposed to some other sound.
Oh.
Because
okay.
the key is you don't want the dog leading you back to the fire.
That's a very good point. Yeah.
Any other sound, she's leading you back to the sound.
Oh, cool. Okay, well now we're going to go in and meet all the other graduates.
Sense of humor that makes even the hard things seem easy, and Vista has a generous heart that will make you feel like you would do all of the difficult things just to make Mason, his person, happy.
Oh, he's so
Watching
cute.
these two work and grow together has been a true pleasure. Congratulations to you both.
Okay, we have Miranda here.
Hi, I'm Miranda.
And Evelyn.
How's it going?
Okay, so Miranda is my trainer that trained Vista. What's something someone wouldn't know about service dogs?
Oh, we were. Bye.
Bye. That's funny.
I think a good one is like when we were talking in the car, and you had someone ask you like, "Oh, how amazing is it to have a service dog?"
Yeah.
And you said like, having a service dog is a lot of work.
Yeah, I think people don't, like, they underestimate. They're like, oh, you get a dog. You have to take a dog everywhere with you.
And I think too, like people just think it's like the dog knows everything. And
Like, yeah, we were just saying like, there is literally nothing that isn't easier to do for yourself.
yeah.
Like, it is always easier for me to, like, if I drop something, like, hey, problem solved, versus like the amount of work that it takes to maintain a dog, cue them, what if they didn't see the thing drop, like, it's so much work to have a service dog that there's literally no reason a person would want a service dog unless they needed a service dog. It's always easier to do it yourself.
Oh, totally.
It can be it can feel like it's a real burden. Like,
Oh,
'cause
totally.
You have to plan out extra time, and you have to make sure you bring, either a cleanup kit or treats or water.
Or look at us, we're like, oh, the dog's hungry, we have to go. It's like having kids.
Oh.
It's like there's a difference between, like, yeah, I guess, like for me, yeah, the amount of work it is to maintain a dog. Yeah, like everything would take more effort if you didn't have the dog. So
Yeah.
every day would be a little bit more difficult. But
Exactly.
the amount of work that you have to put in to have and maintain a service dog, and even the amount of work you have to do to the dog to like pick up that water ball that rolled over there,
Mhm.
where it would be so much easier to just get up and do it yourself,
Yeah.
right? Not to have to, like, there's a difference between like having a dog and needing to rely on a dog, I think.
Exactly.
And I love my dogs, but I'm blessed that I don't need to rely on my dogs.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people say like you're privileged that you don't have to bring your dog everywhere, and
Yeah.
so many people say, "Oh, you get to bring a dog everywhere," and it's like, I would rather be able to do things myself.
People understand that it is more than just taking your dog out.
Oh,
Guess what? You take the dog home as well. You
Mhm.
take the dog, like, you have to take the dog to the vet. You
yeah,
have to get that dog fed. You have
yeah.
to water, walk, train. It's
And that's the thing too, is that I
all
think a
clean
lot of
up,
people,
everything.
don't understand that when you get the dog, you still have to train it still every day. Kind of, it's
Yeah, we can put the skills on them. But
Yeah.
if you don't keep,
keep up. You
up
maintain,
the skills,
literally.
keep rewarding those skills, they will go away.
Yeah.
I think the phrase that I was going for is it's like the dogs are only as good as our clients.
Oh, totally. Yep.
So that's what another big one that I think is a misconception is people just think the dogs are amazing.
Yeah. And they have no flaws.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
I shouldn't laugh at. I was just thinking about Vista's biggest flaw. He's a 10 out of a 10, but he likes the flavor of poop. Right? So the dogs are as good, like, I think that's one, because our dogs are amazing. I don't want to just diminish from how incredible our dogs are, but I do want to, like, really take the time to say, like, our dogs are amazing, but our clients are more amazing.
Yeah.
Right?
And
Because it's you that make the dog look good. Right? Once they're not with me, they're not my dog anymore.
Yeah.
They are as good as you expect them.
yeah, and I think that's the interviewing process too, is that like why you guys interview us as clients, because you need to make sure that we're going to keep up with the training. And what is, Miranda, what is your favorite task to train?
Oh, I just love training things I've never trained before.
Okay. So right now, what is your, is it the laser pointer?
Oh yeah, that was new and cool. So I think my favorite part about training and task training service dogs is problem solving, or like thinking about like getting creative and thinking about creative ways that we can teach a skill to make someone's life better.
Yeah.
And that's so satisfying to do, like to problem solve and break down things that you've never tried doing before. So the laser pointer was a super cool one. You don't just start with like teaching the dog to like follow a laser pointer, because they don't. For me, anything that has like real world applications for a client that is something nifty that the client dreamt up, they're like,
Yeah.
oh, what if? A little bit creative and learn what your dog knows and what your dog doesn't know, and then spend some time going back and filling the holes that your
Yeah.
dog maybe has in their understanding. But at the end of the day, when you have, you're like, look at this cool thing my dog can do.
So many people come up to me and are like, your dog can do that? I'm like, hell yeah, no big deal.
So
Yeah.
anything that really like a client could use applicably, like that makes me really happy. There's definitely a moment of like pride, but also just like the reason I think dog trainers love training dogs is because you get to be creative and really in the moment with the animal that you're working with, and then you get to try and be like problem solve all of the stuff that you want, the final picture in your head. You
Yeah.
have to go slicing that final picture into little pieces where you would start, and sometimes you get it wrong and you get to go back and try it again, right? Like I think we had a moment where I was like, this isn't working. Oh, we're gonna
tried
need to
many
change.
things.
Yeah, we're
we
gonna
tried
need to
many
change that. You're like, I have no idea how I'm gonna do this. So
And I think with service dogs too is that you see the outcome too, right? So like you
Yeah.
see these dogs helping people with disabilities and you're like, oh my God. Okay, Evelyn,
Yes.
what is your favorite dog to train?
Like favorite stream of dogs?
Yeah.
I mean, the hearing dogs are always fun. They're also more like, they are just like my kind of dog. They're usually activated, a little higher energy, a little more independent.
Mm-hmm.
But the skills are really quite fun. You can kind of like dirty up the dog.
The
Like,
what?
they don't have to be
The Skittles?
the skills.
Oh, the skills. If I said the Skittles, I'm like,
No, just it's just so different from like any of the other skills we have to teach. Like I feel like the other streams have some similar
tasks or whatever, right?
techniques.
So what's a favorite task that you like to teach for a hearing dog? Like, what's your favorite task
I
to...
think just that beginning of like the clicker alert, like just charging that sound of that clicker to be like, that is the best sound. Very classical. So we rapid click the clicker.
Yep.
And then we pay them with a food dish.
With when?
Big pay jackpot.
When?
They don't need to do anything.
Oh.
They don't have to be on a bed. They can just, that's our session.
It's like Pavlov's bell.
Yeah.
You ring Pavlov's bell.
Salivating.
You give them the dish of food.
Okay.
It's about building an emotion, right? Like that's why, like everything you do, there's kind of a saying in dog training where it's like you're always training with Pavlov on your shoulder, right? You're always training with the classically associated feelings that you've created. And so the cool thing about hearing dogs is you know when you're doing a good job when you see that dog just like like they lose their mind over the sound of like that clicker or the doorbell or anything that you're creating. When you see that dog be like, this is my favorite sound. It's like
this is my cue.
I have turned this sound into ice cream truck feeling.
Hell yeah.
And you know that moment of panic where you're like,
where is it?
Mom, I need $2. Mom, I need $2. The ice cream truck is coming.
Yeah. So today was grad. What were you guys excited to see today?
You.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean the clients.
Okay, stop it.
The other questions, it's like, that's why you do it.
Thank you. I had a lot of fun at grad today. I think it was really nice to see all the trainers there and see all the other graduates. And I'm forever grateful for you guys. So thank you. And I know that you guys will be hearing of me shortly because I'm annoying. Yesterday was my grad for Vista. When we got to the training center, we had these bags on our tables. So I thought I would show what I got in the bag. So the bag says, inside every PADS dog beats the heart of a volunteer. Okay, so we have a box. Well, first there's a lot of treats and everything at the grad, so I took a bag home because these cookies were really good, and I asked Miranda if she could add the brownies, the 2x brownies, and she filled her up. She knows me well, so. Oh, these are for you. So these are treats that are Big Dog, Little Dog Bakery. I think they're, where are they from? What's the area code 604? Is that BC? Yes, do you want one right now? And then I got another bag. I got some compostable poop bags, which are always needed. And then I have a Yukonuba notebook and pen. And then we have a Cactus Club gift card. Ooh, bougie. Nice. Oh, this is elite. Look at this. Hey, what is that? I had a lot of fun at grad. Miranda and the team in Calgary really decorated the warehouse. A lot of people showed up, a lot of volunteers, a lot of puppy raisers that wanted to see their dogs. Oh, and I got this bandana too. But it says grad 2022, and then it says Vista, which I think is really cute. The Calgary turnout was really great. I am so happy I was able to go. Trish, who also had that hearing dog, she was happy she went. Good job, Calgary PADS. I was so happy I was invited. It was so nice to watch the PADS PowerPoint of all the other grads of 2002. What? 2022. So thank you for having us and thank you for putting it on. It was a really special moment for me, especially since it's my first service dog. So I can't wait for the future with him and the support from PADS.